Hey everyone, welcome to the part 10 of creating visuals in Power BI. So in this demonstration, we are going to have a look at a very important and interesting visual, which is a Gauss chart. Gauss chart basically shows the progress towards a specific target. Okay, and the formation of a Gauss chart is like a dial, like a visual. So we have a circular or an arc kind of a dial, similar to a speedometer that we have in our vehicles. Gauss chart essentially, puts up the current values against the target that we have set, and it shows us that how far or how ahead of we are as per our current performance. So we can put up any quantitative figures, like here in our case, we can put up the number of orders, the revenues, and so on. Okay, the profits. So these quantitative values we can put up to find out its comparison with the target. As we have plotted the KPI visual also, so KPI visual also compare our current values, but they essentially compare the current values with the past value. Okay, and it highlights the performance with any kind of trend indicator, like over here in our case it is highlighting with a green color, with a red color, showing that the current performance is ahead of or behind the past performance. So both the visuals, although they give us the current performance details or the current figures, but the purpose of both the visuals, like the Gauss chart, is to show how far or ahead we are with the target that we have set, and a KPI chart shows us that how the current performance had been as compared to the past value. So let us now go ahead and plot these Gauss charts. So we are going to go under our product details column, and here we are going to, in this page, and here we are going to put up some Gauss charts. So before I put up the Gauss chart, let me put up some product names. So here I will put the product name so that, for each of the products, we can check out the their performance measures. So I'm going to put up product name over here. So I will put up a slicer visual, and in the slicer visual I will put the product names. Okay, so you can see these are all the products which are available with us. We are going to do the formatting little bit later, so I'm just going to put it like it is over here, and I'm going to drag and drop a Gauss chart. Okay, so Gauss chart is, like it looks like a speedometer, as I said. So this one is the Gauss chart. Okay, so let us plot it. We are going to plot 3 Gauss charts in order to show our performance or the target against the current value for the order values, profit values, and for the revenue values. So let us go ahead. Here is our Gauss chart. I am going to drag and drop the total orders over here. So this is the total orders value, and we can drag and drop the target orders. Okay, so under the order value, you will also see that there is an order target measure that we have created. So order target measure, we can put it in the maximum or minimum value or in the target value. So we are going to try them out in both the fields, target value and maximum value, and whichever looks better to you, you can go ahead with that kind of visual. Okay, so here you can see, here it is showing me that 25K was the target, like it is showing overall. But suppose I select a bike wash dissolver. So for it, 850 is my current value, and it is far ahead of the 833 which I have set. Okay, here you can see at the end of the speedometer, it automatically shows me the double value of my current achievement. Okay, so it shows me the double value, nothing to do with how far or behind we are. So instead of it, we can also do like this. Instead of putting order target in the target value, if we put it in the maximum, it is going to create a gauge like this. Okay, so 833 was our target and 850. So the value at the center is what we have achieved, and the value at the end is our target. So you can see we have achieved the target. Okay, we can try out some other things. So like over here, there is nothing. Here you can see, here also we have achieved the target. Here we are slightly behind. Here we are behind the target. Here we have achieved it. At some places there are no orders. So you can just select, yeah, here you can see there are 234 orders which are slightly behind our target value. Okay, so in this way we can select. Also we are going to apply some filters over them to make them available for a particular month. So I'm going to apply it for the previous month orders, and under the previous month order, Yeah. So yes. So under the previous month order field, I can select, okay, let me deselect it. Under the previous month's order, I will apply a top N filter, and I will select the top 1 month as per the start of the month. Alright, so as I apply a filter, it is going to put on an effect that for every start of the month, it is going to show me that what kind of targets I have applied. Okay, so this is how we can go ahead with this visual, and we can format this visual a bit. We can have a gauge axis, the colors. So colors I'm going to put similar to how we were using. The data label size and all you can adjust, target label size you can adjust, call out value maybe you can make it a little bit big, bold. Data labels and all you can make them a bit smaller, and so on. Okay, also we can work around with the title. So instead of this we can say order target. Okay, so I can make it centered. All right, so similar to our orders, we can also put up a GOT chart which can display our profits as well as our revenue. So I'm going to put up 2 more of these charts. Yeah, so there's 1 more. I can put up 1 more of these, put it over here, do a quick formatting of these 3. I will align them, distribute them horizontally, align them from the top. Yeah. So over the second chart, I'm going to drag and drop the total revenue and the target revenue. So this is the total revenue I have dragged and drop, and under the maximum I can drag and drop the target revenue or the revenue target. Okay. So this is, you can see, $37K was my target, and this is what I have achieved in total. Similarly over here, I am going to put up the profit values. So these are the profit values. So this is the total profit and the profit target. All right, so it is going to show me, okay, not minimum, maximum. Okay, yes, so it is going to show me according to various products what is the overall, values that we have got. Okay, you can do more changes under the filters in order to make it, month wise or year wise or something like that. Okay, so we have the product name field over here. You can also include the previous month or this kind of fields and create the proper filters so that it can show you the respective values for the previous months or current months. All right, so yeah, so this is the our gauge visual.